Hello, my name is Jess Markowitz, and I am either your sponsor, your director, or your superstar director, or possibly all three. So, welcome to our Scentsy family. If this is your first new consultant call, um, congratulations for doing what most people don't do. They don't train themselves on their business. And so, I just want to make sure you are aware that you're doing things that are incredible and that are going to get you to do even more incredible things with your business. So I always like to say that when we get a new job, when we went to school, we went to college, regular school, we always had homework. We always had a period of probation to learn the job, right? Before we were able to run the business on our own or the position on our own. And we got paid for the actions that we did. Well, maybe not in school, but we still had to train in order to get the job, have the education to get the job that we want, right? It's the same thing when you run your own business. You have to not only purchase the kit, which is the simple part, and it's likely you got it at a good deal with the host kit, or even the $99 kit is an amazing deal for what you get. But now we have to learn the actions we have to take in order to make some money, right? So congratulations on taking that first step. Okay, so if you haven't received your email from Scentsy themselves, please check your spam. If you haven't received an email from me, it would be from Jess at jessfragrance.com. I am going to go ahead and type that into the chat so you can search for it in case you haven't. And that is something that you want to make sure that you, let's see, sign. Okay, so welcome for those that just joined us. Let's see. Okay. All right. So the emails that you're getting is basically from Scentsy, and it's a breakdown of how to get onto your workstation. Hopefully you've already done that, and you've kind of just explored the workstation to kind of just see what they're talking about. So this is a printout version of your emails that you got. And I hope that you watched the video that from our amazing owners. It's so important to know what culture you're a part of. Our owners are absolutely amazing. They are selfless. They are brilliant. They want nothing but your success. And so rest assured you are part of the best company, honestly, on the planet, I believe. I've been with Scentsy for 10 years, and I wouldn't be with this company for so long if it wasn't for this amazing culture that we have. So that's something to kind of check off that you're a part of the right company, okay? The first things first checklist is just to kind of give you a background of where these actions came from and why they're so important to complete them. Whether you have no idea what you're going to be doing with your business, you're just kind of like, maybe you just started because you were buying a lot of Scentsy and you just were like, I might as well make a discount, right? But I always say, don't count yourself out for an opportunity to do more and to even make some money off of the opportunity as becoming a consultant. And so the first things first checklist is literally a checklist of actions that the most successful consultants in the company were doing in their first 70 days. Okay, so they did a survey, they gathered us all together, and I say us because I was a part of that survey long time ago. And they saw the people that were earning sensational start level 3, which is your first 70 days. There's 3 levels. And, they wanted to know, how are you sponsoring so many people brand new into the company, not really knowing what you're doing? How are you selling so much? How are you booking parties so much? And so one of the things that we were doing was diving in headfirst, not waiting around to know everything, not saying I still have to figure out, what to dot my I's and cross my T's, just literally diving in and just asking everybody to come and experience these products with us. So if you are skipping over any of those checklists or saying, that's not for me, it's your business. You have the right to do that. But I will say that if you at least attempt those actions and see what happens, you're going to receive and achieve a lot more than if you decide that it's not for you. Because here's the thing, we all don't think it's for us when we first started. When I was brand new, I never done any type of direct sales before. The only sales I had only done was about 6 months in my entire life. So I had no experience. So it's not like I walked through the door and just knew what I was doing. I was just following the path of what others laid. And so even though we didn't have the first things first checklist when I started, I jumped on calls and I was willing to do things that I maybe was a little bit out of my comfort zone. But what I want you to think about is if they can do it, so can you. And that's the way I looked at it, is that, you know what, if this person can do it, why can't I? I might take it. It may take me longer. I may do it a little different. You know, the way I do it might be for a different reason, but if they've done it, it's possible. So I want you to start your business off with that mindset. It is absolutely possible. And again, I don't want you to cut yourself short before you've really tried what is possible. And so the first 70 days is literally a small amount of time to take some actions to see what happens, right? And then after the 70 days, you kind of have an idea of where you want to go with your business, what you've done, what's worked, what's not. And you're able to say, yeah, I think I'm just going to stick to just get the discount, or you know what, wow, this is more than I thought and I'm actually enjoying this. So I hope that you take that little bit of advice and dive into that first things first checklist. Okay, so I just have a little agenda here to make sure I cover everything. So you may have joined knowing your sponsor. They may have been your consultant already. They may have been a friend of a friend. Or there are people that may have just went online and said, hey, I want to join Scentsy for whatever reason, and just found a sponsor. So whether you knew your sponsor or not, your sponsor is still your first line of communication. So in your workstation, when you first log onto your dashboard, you'll see their name on the right-hand side, okay? And so you can click on that name and reach out to them. Don't wait for them to reach out to you. Here's the thing, guys. We are in business for ourselves. We are independent consultants. You're the boss. Nobody's over your shoulder telling you what you need to do and what you have to do. That's the cool thing about this business. But you're not alone. You're not in business by yourself. So let your sponsor have an opportunity to get to know you. But I will say, not everybody gets into Scentsy to be a sponsor. So if your sponsor is not reaching back out to you and you're not getting any type of support that you're looking for, keep going up the line. Now, if you're on this call, you're in my downline. So I am everybody's superstar director. But here's the cool thing, and I'm telling you, I'm here to help. So if you reach out to me and let me know you need me, I will do whatever I can to get you the resources and support you in whatever I can do. However, I may not be your cup of tea, and you need somebody else that is able to connect with you in a different way or whatever. And the cool thing is there's still people above me that you can keep going up the ladder until you find somebody that you feel connected with and you feel that can support you the way you're looking for. Okay, so that is what I just want you to know, that I know our group of people, they're all amazing people, but even if they are amazing, they may not be in the business to support somebody else. So if you happen to sign up under somebody that isn't looking to be a sponsor, just know there's plenty of us out there that you can reach out to, and you will find somebody, if not many of us, that are willing to support you, okay? All right, let's see. I hope that you've already, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. You've already found our Facebook group page, which is the group of everybody that is in Angels of Light group. Now, where that came from, Angels of Light, when you become a director, you get to name your team. And so when I became a director, I actually became a director pretty fast in my business. Again, not knowing what the heck I was doing, but I did become a director fast because I was implementing the things I was learning fast, okay? So let me just share my screen so you can have a visual of what page I'm talking about. So this page right here Angels of Light group. This is everybody that's in my downline, even under a different director. So if your director isn't me, but you see superstar director Jessica Markowitz, that means you're in my downline, but I'm not your direct director. So you have somebody else to support you as well. And so if you got my welcome email, again, if you didn't, check your spam. We have little videos of different directors to kind of introduce themselves so you feel a little bit more familiar. And they also have their own team pages. So this page right here is for everyone. And I want you to pay attention specifically to the guides. What this is, if you're not familiar with what guides is where I'm going to upload all these recordings, other trainings, and other tools in order for you to, get lots of opportunities to grow your business. There's the new consultant guide, which I would love for you to check out because it's all the basics that you need to know, like when you're able to place your last order for the month. These new consultant call recordings. Now, every single week there's somebody else, so you're going to hear something different. We kind of stick to the same outline. However, you're going to hear different things. So what I personally recommend for you to jump on to as many as you can, at least for the first few weeks, because you're going to get little nuggets from all of us. Every Monday, we have a group Zoom with everybody, whether you're a new consultant or a seasoned consultant, and we focus on the all consultant training calls. So I'm going to actually go over to the workstation. So here's your workstation. And when you go from your dashboard, you are going to select Scentsy Success. You're going to select the actual option Scentsy Success, okay? There's a list of news, there's training, and then I believe something else under Scentsy Success, but I want you to click this one because then it's going to bring you up to this filter option. If you select training and lessons, then you click filter. Every single month, we are going to have a list of training calls, okay, on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And so this is where the recordings are going to be. So there's one tomorrow, Tuesday, and it'll be the first recording or live training of May. So then it'll say May 2021 training calls that you can, and we base all of our Monday calls off these subjects. So what we do is we watch all these on our own time, and whether you watch it live or you watch it recorded, and then we jump on Mondays to discuss what we learned. And you may have experience with doing something that the subject was about and you can share, or you can also ask questions that the call basically made the questions created for you. Like, wait a minute, okay, this was great, but now I have a question. So where do I get those questions answered? On our Monday calls. So make sure you jump on those. They are recorded if you can't make it on live. Now, if you go to over here on the far right, it's news, training, and marketing. If you go to the training link, you're going to see a breakdown of different options. Now, first, I want you to focus on the new consultant option, obviously, because you're a new consultant. So this is going to give you all the basics of getting you started. And you're also going to find that the videos that Scentsy sends you to are in this new consultant link, okay? So if you wanna go back and you, for some reason, can't find your email or whatever, you could always go to the new consultant link. So product training guide, obviously a very important thing to know is about your product. So definitely pay attention to that. Your consultant guide, you should get one in your startup guide, your startup kit. If you didn't get a startup kit, maybe you started with a special, which maybe didn't get the consultant guide, you can come and download that consultant guide right here. Okay, so if your kit didn't include the consultant guide, you can go to the training link right here and then go to the new consultant option, and then you can download it right there. And then again, here's all the different videos that your welcome email from Scentsy is going to give you. So like new consultant orientation, launch event, so you can book your launch party. Here's the launch event checklist, so to kind of make you step by step knowing what you need to prepare for your launch party. And then the sensational start training guide. So you want to make sure you know what's available. The checklist is going to talk to you about your first 15 days, and you can set a goal they set for you, which is 500 in your first 15 days. And then you become eligible for a shooting star kit. And what that is an enhancement kit for you to get more information. I know that I tried to turn on the closed captions. I know that one of you are looking for that, but for some reason it didn't do it for me. Let me see if I can find it again, if it'll turn on this time. Let me unshare really fast. Hold on. I am trying to find the closed caption option. Let's see. I thought I turned it on. Let's see. Hi. Let's see. Oh my. Sorry. If I can't find it, it's not turning on for me for some reason. I'm so sorry. Hi. It is not. Sorry, one second. Turning. For me, I will turn the closed captions on for the recording, and I email it to you. Okay. I know, I'm so sorry. It's saying, oh, I don't know why. Try clicking that. That link. I don't know if that's gonna do. No, it's just an error. Sorry. I don't have anyone currently. Okay. Okay. All right, so I will email you the recording, which will be on YouTube, and we'll have closed captions. Thank you, everybody that's waiting. I appreciate your patience. Okay. 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 Oh, bless her heart. Okay. So, all right. So yeah, I'm going to continue to share so she can see at least what we're doing here. All right. So back to our training. So this is a section that please pay attention to. So you'll go to the training section from Scentsy Success, and here's the new consultant right here. That's going to be, oh, she's, hold on. Okay. And then right here, you can browse by topic, browse videos, FAQs. Now, FAQs, I strongly suggest all new consultants to print them out. Make yourself, I call like a Scentsy Bible. So you can, if somebody asks you a question about products, you could just literally look it up on the FAQs. And if for some reason it's not there, then I always just say, you know what, that's a great question. I don't know that answer. It's not in the FAQs, but I will do my best to try to find that answer for you. And then what I suggest to do is go to your dashboard, which I'm going to show you. Hopefully this will. My internet is not working. Oh, it's thinking. Sorry, guys. Okay. So up in the top right-hand corner where it says support, you could go to contact support and you can either chat with them. I'm going to go ahead and click on contact support so you can see. So this is where you're going to find your consultant, the consultant support, as well as where you can chat. You can also click start support request. And this is where you can create a ticket to get your questions answered, and they will email you back. See how mine says view new messages? They will respond to you that way, and you'll click on there. Okay. All right, let me get back to my list here. So in your first things first checklist, they're going to show you how you can create an order. So if you click the orders right here, the really neat thing I want to show you is you'll create a party. So every order that is over 200, I recommend you to create a party because it's going to help you accumulate free and half off items. The idea of being a consultant is for you to never have to pay full price again for your Scentsy products. Okay, so you can create a party and you can collect orders. So what I would do was maybe, you know, if you haven't had a party yet, you can say launch party, launch order, or launch party, and then just click continue. But the cool thing I want to show you is how awesome and personalized you can make your parties on your website. So use consultant as host. Now, this is if you are the host, you're the one that's going to get the rewards. Nobody else is hosting for you. And it automatically adds all your information. Are you guys able to hear me okay? I keep getting kind of a feedback. You guys give me a thumbs up if you can. Denise? Okay, thanks, Denise. Okay. So it's going to remind you, it says, remember, you cannot use host credit for enrollment or flip your party if you host your own party. Now, what that means is every party has, that's over 200, that's a qualified party, has a host kit available. Meaning you can let the host or somebody, if you're the host, you can give this kit to somebody else so they can join for only $59. And so a lot of people, maybe you joined with the $59 kit. And if you want, you can add the credits that you have on your host party towards that kit, and it lowers the price. So if you have a $200 order, you get 10% of the order, so you can lower it $20 and it can become $39, which is super cool. It's a tool to help you build your business. So ship to consultant, I always recommend for you to always ship everything to you if the people in that are ordering from you are in your town. This is just a suggestion. It's not law. You don't have to deliver to people. But reason why I suggest for everything to be shipped to you is because you want to be able to have the opportunity to label everything. You can get some labels from, an Avery Labels, and just put your name, your website, your email, and your phone number on it, and label the bottom of your boxes. If you have warmers that have a spot, you can put it at the bottom of the warmer. And the idea is because our products, you guys, are perfect for gifts, especially Mother's Day is coming up. Our products are always gifted. And so you want people to be able to get your contact information so they can reorder. So that's why when you have it shipped to you, you can package it up nicely. You can put a little thank you note in the bag, and you can and break up the order and put everything in in the order for each person. And then when you deliver it or meet somebody somewhere, or even if they pick it up from you, you have an opportunity to connect with your customer again. the more you get to know your customer and what they think of the products, all that, the more likely they're going to order again. There's a statistic that 70% of customers order within the first 7 days after they place their first order. But that's only when people follow up with their orders. Okay, so we need to make sure that we are following up and asking them if they like the products, right? Okay, so moving on, that's why we want to, it gives you that notice. So this right here, this helps you build like a personal, good looking party page, basically. You can personalize it with, you know, your own verbiage. If you click next, you can actually upload a photo. So if you say select a file, Raquel, can you mute yourself? I'm so sorry. I can't mute you for some reason, but you're not muted, honey. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my flyers. Okay, so, oh, I hear little Benjamin. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna show you guys an example. Okay, so this is my photo. So if I wanted to put my photo in there, you can. But what this is really for is for your host. So, and so you can like make it bigger. You can make it smaller. Let me see, make it fit a little bit better. Okay. And then you have to click save. Featured products. Now this is what they're going to show on the party page, but you can actually have your host, or you, if you're the host, choose what your favorite products are, and you can actually list why you love it. So I'm just gonna give you guys an example. I'm just gonna type in diffuser. Let's see, mini diffuser. I love it because I love it on my desk. Just something, I mean, this is just really quick, you guys, but just examples of how you personalize it. Let's see. I mean, you want to do something even more fun, but I'm just doing it just for time purposes. And then bars, three car bars. They make my car smell amazing. And then you click next, and then it's automatically going to give you a couple weeks, like a 2-week close date. And each order can stay open up to 90 days. Okay. So if you haven't quite got a qualified party yet, you can go back and actually edit the date. Before I continue, I want you to notice it says, would you like your party on your PWS? You want all your parties to be on your PWS because you want people to be able to go on and shop. Always, always, always have an open party, because if somebody randomly goes on your website and orders, you want them to be able to purchase from a party, so you could be always accumulating free and half off items. Again, the consultant, you should never be paying full price. So you always try to have them purchase from one of your parties. Okay, so this gives you the link so you can go straight to it. So I just clicked on, I want you guys to kind of see. All right, so see how it brought up the favorites that I have. And then it says why I love it. And here's and then you can actually write more here. That's why there's this whole boxes here. And what's really cool, see this says share the party. You can share this party to your Facebook page or your Twitter account, or email it to people. So see, this is an example. I can type something on my timeline, and then your hostess can do that as well. So you always want to recommend your hostess to share it on their Facebook page. So they would just go here and it would link to their Facebook page. Okay. I would do public, because if somebody randomly sees a party that they have no Scentsy, but they don't have a consultant, they can actually purchase from your party, which is super cool, right? All right, I'm going to close that for now though. All right. Now let's go back to here, You can edit online party page by clicking here. And say you wanted to add a little bit more to the page. So you just clicked continue. Say you wanted more to the body. So you wanted to say, you know, this is where you would make that body a little bit more detailed if you want. And then if for some reason May 19th came around and you didn't have a qualified order, then you could go and you can push it back a little bit more. Okay. But just be careful that after 90 days, if you haven't closed the order, if you will lose your host rewards if you don't either extend the date on the party or if you don't close it. So I just always want new consultants to know that, because some people just leave it open and forget about it, and then they lose out on their hostess rewards. So just something to think about. Okay, now questions that a lot of new consultants ask me, which I'm going to go over, is do I get commission off of website orders? Absolutely. Anything that is placed, you get commission off of. So, but the idea is you want to also get host rewards too. So you get commission, but you also want to accrue host rewards as well. Let's see. Okay, so buying business supplies. That a question I always get is, do I get commission off of business supplies? The answer is no, but the reason behind that is because you own your own business, and business supplies you don't get paid to buy, but you do get to use those as a tax deduction. A lot of people join home-based businesses to get a tax deduction, so you want to print out all of your purchases from Scentsy Success. Scentsy Success is, let me go over here, consultant store. I'm gonna share again. Okay, so this is the consultant store. This is where you're going to buy extra supplies. Now, anything in this store is tax deductible, okay? Because it's marketing. You want to log it as marketing. So here's anything that's new. These are all things like these sweats I didn't know were available. Super cute. I'm gonna have to get those. Cute little socks. The reason why it's a tax deduction is because you are marketing your business by these products. So anything you purchase, make sure you print out the receipt and you save it for your taxes. This is where you'll get more catalogs, more order forms, more testers if you need a couple sets. The benefit of having more than one tester set than the one you get in your kit is you can lend those testers to other people, to like hostesses, and they can bring the testers around to work, to the gym, to their friend's house, and collect orders that way. So it is a good practice to have more than one set, so you can have one for yourself, but also have other people out there collecting orders for you. Now, I want to make sure everybody knows that your website is free for 3 months. Okay. If you go to your dashboard, if you forgot what it was, right here it says personal website. You could go to my personal website. Okay. And that is going to this is where people can join your team. If you don't have a website, you will not be able to sponsor. Also, Scentsy Club is the membership that people can create their own subscriptions, and it's basically like residual income because people are on auto ship. They get it and you don't have to worry about placing the order. It just automatically places the order. So I'm going to have us watch this quick little video. It's super cute, just so you have an idea of what Scentsy Club's about. Super cute, right, guys? So you can also have your own membership. If you have your own favorites that you want just automatically shipped to you, you get commission off of your own purchases. So pretty much every consultant I know has their own subscription, because we do get fragrances that discontinue that we love. And so we add them to our Always Get Our Bore subscription. So, but again, you cannot enroll and nobody else can enroll unless you have a website. So after that 3 months, you want to make sure that you have your correct credit card in your accounts tab. And it's basically going to automatically charge the card that you enrolled in unless you change that credit card. If you don't want that one charged after your 3 months, you want to go into your accounts tab and edit and put in the correct credit card information. Okay. Now, one feature, I'm going to go back to the website and that I want everybody to know. This is a newer feature. We haven't always had this. At the very, I'm going to scroll kind of slow so I don't get you sick, but at the very bottom of your website, we now have a digital catalog. So view our catalog. So if you click on that, you can go up to your top of your browser and you can send this link to anybody via text, via email, via Facebook Messenger, Instagram, DMs, and they can scroll through your website. And so you don't have to spend the money mailing people catalogs. And the cool thing is that everything is connected. So if they like something, they can click on it and it's going to take them directly to where they can purchase that product. Okay. Super huge asset to your business. In the last year, our business has grown 180%. So again, you're in the right company. While other companies are closing, we have been growing in hyper growth, meaning like crazy, tremendous numbers. And one of the reasons is because we have been able to stay open because we have internet digital capacity, meaning they can shop, we can send people catalogs without any type of touching or, with distance, basically, social distancing and online shopping. So because you're brand new, you might be a little nervous starting your own business, but I promise you, you did the best thing that you could have done at the right time, because our fragrance products have given people a peace of mind, have helped with their anxiety because it makes them feel good. It gives them, we have the aromas and essential oils and things like that. And people have been in their homes a lot more than they normally are. And so having beautiful products in their homes and also making their homes smell amazing has given them a lot of peace of mind during a very unsure time, basically. So these products are incredible for what's been going on in the world today. All right, let me get to my little list here and make sure that I am, bear with me, sorry. Okay, so I want to make sure that you're aware when you join, you are an essential consultant. And what that means is that you get 20% of everything you sell. It's basically dollar for dollar, but except there is an exception. Our licensed products do not give us full PRV, which is personal retail volume points for the amount of dollars that the item is for. So for instance, our licensed products, I have our Lady and the Tramp buddies that were just launched and are now not available anymore because they sold out so fast. But let's say that they were purchased for $45. I don't remember how much they were, but we only got like 35 PRV points, which means 35 commissionable points. Okay. So you want to make sure you pay attention to that. I'm actually going to go into an order so you can have a visual of what you're looking for, because I would never want you to miss a promotion or, you know, any type of goal because you were not quite familiar with what PRV is. So I'm sharing my screen again. All right, so this is a party, you're in a party, all right? So far it's 164, this party that I have. And as you can see right here, it says PRV is 0, but you're probably saying, well, how can you have 164 as a party summary? And then down here, it says 196.83, but no points. It's because these online orders were purchased last, these were purchased, some of them were purchased, oh, they were purchased online, I'm sorry. And so those points were already added to my PRV. And so as you add more products, more orders, then you will add more to your PRV. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please let me know so I can try to verbalize it differently. But I want to go over to my dashboard so you can see. So it says 0 PRV, but I have 196.83 in online orders. So let's go to this really fast. If we go here, this order was 89 PRV points. And then this one was $60 PRV points, okay? So if I go to my dashboard, it shows those orders are counted in this PRV right here. Now, my dashboard looks very different than your guys's because I've been doing this for 10 years, so I'm nowhere near my beginning goals. So yours will show your goal of 1,000 because you want to get to your certified level as fast as possible. Why get to certified as fast as possible? Because when you become certified, you bump up another 5% in commission. So you're getting 25% instead of 20. Now you could do that your very first month. You don't have to wait around for a certain amount of time. If you sell 1,000 in your first month, you are going to get 25% commission off that sales of 1,000 or more. Any given month that you sell $2,000, you are going to get another 5% sales bonus. So you can make 30% every single month if you want to, if you sell over $2,000. I liked 30% more than 20, so I goaled myself to hit over 2,000 in my first month, and I did. And I was so grateful to get such a nice paycheck. So if you sell $2,000 your first month, you're going to get a $600 paycheck. That's a pretty good paycheck in your first month, right? If you start sponsoring in your first month, you can get more. I always like to share my examples because if I can do it, you can do it. Like I said in the beginning, that's why I dove in, and that's the mindset I had, and that's why I got the results I did. My first paycheck was $1,200, and because I sold over, I think I sold about $4,000 in sales, and then I also sponsored people, so I got bonuses on top of that. So that's not always typical, but it's possible. So I just included the income disclosure in our chat in this call, so you can read about it. So I don't want you to ever think, oh, I just did that directly to our friend. I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. Income. Okay, that's to everybody. Whoops, I didn't do that all right. There we go. All right. I just did it directly, unfortunately, to our friend Kalak. I don't know how to say her last name, her first name, Kalakorn. I'm so sorry if I hacked that up, my friend. Okay, we're getting close on time here. So the front page of your dashboard is going to show you how close you are to your sales as far as your lifetime. The 1,000 is, you can achieve it again in 1 day, 1 month. It could take 6 months. Basically, it's lifetime PRV. So whenever you hit that mark, that's when you're going to get certified. Okay, I want to go to our, I'm going to show you, there's some free, well, not free, I apologize, not free. Because you're a Scentsy consultant, you get some discounts on some products that we have that you could utilize for your business. So if you go to your accounts tab, right underneath your name on the dashboard, you'll click accounts, and then you're going to see Photify and you're going to see Amy, Sell with Amy. These are two apps that you do have to, they are a monthly subscription, but you do get free trials because you're a part of Scentsy, but you also get a discounted price. Okay. Why? Photify is basically a marketing tool, excuse me, a tool that uploads all of our products to the app, and you can make your own flyers. Super simple, makes you look like you're a marketing expert. I am the worst at marketing. I'm not creative at all, but it makes me look like I know how to do what I'm doing, which I don't. So I love Photify. And then Sell with Amy is a great follow-up system. I will tell you that those that follow up are the most successful. We always say that the fortune is in the follow-up. Statistically, it takes about 6 to 8 times to follow up with somebody before they actually sometimes even respond. So don't take it personally. It's just because life is busy, and unfortunately, Scentsy always isn't everybody's first most important thing in their life. We would like it to be, but sometimes it's not. So just keep following up until they tell you not to anymore. What I always say is, hey, it's Jess, your Scentsy gal. I've sent you some messages. I'm not sure if you got them. I just want to make sure you're good with your Scentsy products. I know that they run out, and I don't want you to be left without your Scentsy goodies. And give me reach out to me when you need some. I'm here, when you're ready. And if I don't hear from them after about the 4th or 5th follow-up, meaning text or call or email, I'll say, hey, seems like you're really hard to get a hold of. I just want to make sure that you are still interested in me being your Scentsy consultant. My philosophy is to follow up until I'm told otherwise. So I will just keep trying you until we connect. But if for some reason you don't want me to continue to follow up, please let me know and respond to this voicemail or text or whatever you do. And I will tell you, the coolest thing is that when you say that, they think you're just going to keep following up, and which you are. And they feel bad. So they're like, oh, thank you, but no, thank you. Or you'll get the coolest response and say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I've been meaning to respond to you like 10 texts ago, but I kept forgetting. And they literally throw themselves under the bus that they just kept forgetting. So don't take it personally when people don't follow up, when they don't respond to your follow-ups. But Sell with Amy is basically a super simple app that is with you all the time because it's on your phone. And you don't have to be carrying around order forms or books or anything. And it's attached to your workstation. So you're not only going to see, what they ordered, but you're going to have all their contact information, and you can write notes. You can set up reminders to call them back if they say, hey, I'm just going to look at the catalog. Call me on Friday. You can actually set up reminders. So this is literally the best thing that ever hit direct sales. So definitely use it. If I had this type of tool when I first started, it would have been such a huge game changer. But it's also it shows that you don't have to have this app to be successful, because I did just pen and paper, and I had a little follow-up binder, which I actually still use. I'm going to show you. It's this tiny little binder. It's the same size of order forms. And I just keep all my orders in that need to be processed, that need to be received. And then I have everything in one spot. And then I transfer them to, you see these binders back here? I have A through Z, and they're all alphabetized by first name, because that's how I remember them. But once they've been processed and received, I transfer them to their own little pocket protector in that specific binder. A lot of people have different follow-up systems and organizational systems. When I first started, I had just an accordion file, and I just filed everybody by month. So if they ordered in January, they were in January. And then I would just go back every couple weeks and take those people out and just start following up. So whatever you're able to do, if you can't afford the $7.99 a month right now, it's okay for Amy. And because nobody had an app before, these are all new things. There's also a new app that basically in the last year that's been super, super successful, that I like to just share with you now, because if you want to dive in and have that type of resource, it's called Project Broadcast. Project Broadcast. Again, it's a text message system. It's a voicemail system, and you can do campaigns. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with your follow-up systems with your customers. When we have LTOs, we can shoot out a blast to our customers that LTO is coming. So let me just Project Broadcast. So I just typed it into the chat. So if you want to look that up, ask your sponsor or your director to maybe go over it with you. We don't have the time tonight, but we will be going over it on a Monday call fairly soon. I have somebody that's introduced it to me that's going to be sharing it with you guys soon. So, but there's lots of YouTube videos on it. So you can just type in Project Broadcast and on YouTube, and you can learn more about it to see if that's something you'd be interested in. All right, and then last but not least, our warmer and scent of the month kits. These are consultant only kits that only we can purchase. This is one kit that you do get commission off of, which is super cool. It counts towards your PRV for the month. And so you can go into your accounts tab and in your workstation, let me get back there. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. Okay, I just changed it because I have some person information. So if you go to your accounts tab again, you're going to see this is where your website is. If you need to change your credit card information for your website, that like say you use the card, you don't want them to charge when the 3 months is up, go into your accounts tab and it says website and subscription, and you're just going to click edit right here and put in the card you want them to charge. Okay. Now, monthly subscription, that is the scent of the month or the scent and warmer of the month. So I'm enrolled in the scent and warmer of the month. What that is you get the warmer and 9 bars, you get a room spray, you get a tester, and you get 50 flyers and 70 rub and smell stickers. The value is far more than what you pay for. The scent of the month is $35, and just the 9 bars is more than that. So you get an extra $8 room spray that you can sell off and make money. What I always suggest, the reason why it's good to have this kit, it's a smart way to build stock without paying full price. And it's also a good way to have some extra stuff on hand for like Mother's Day, for people that are in a pinch that need a gift. But it's also a great resource to make samples for your clients. And then people tend to buy what's on sale. So if you're sending or giving a flyer with your orders, you always want to package whatever promotions or sales that are going on in the order. So say somebody purchased from you, last month, and the order came in today and you're packaging them. What you'd want to do is put in next month's warmer and scent of the month, or this month's, because they ordered in April, if that makes sense. Because people, just because they bought yesterday or even a month ago or a couple weeks ago, it doesn't mean they're not going to order again. So you want to make sure they know what's on sale, and those flyers are how you can share that. I mail my clients the warm and scent of the month flyer every month with a little sample, but I didn't start doing that until years and years into my business. So it's just a stamp, a forever stamp with the legal size. This is, they weren't always the legal size envelope size, but over time, Scentsy caught on and realized that it helps us for it to fit right into an envelope. And it's just a great way to stay connected with your clients and to show them how much you care about their business by investing a little bit in them every month. And a little quick tip on mailings. The best strategy is to mail somebody about 3 months. If they haven't ordered, maybe send a little postcard in the mail that just says, are you ready for more? And then if they haven't ordered in like 4 months, take them off your mailing list, because it's not benefiting you financially to be mailing them stuff. But usually about the 3-month mark max, people tend to be needing more stuff and you will get an order. But make sure you're following up, not just sending stuff in the mail. That is something I learned the hard way. It was great sending stuff off, but if I wasn't connecting and following up, I wasn't making any money. All right, so we have like 5 minutes left. We only have you, Denise, on now. So do you have any questions or comments that you wanted to ask or share?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Is this helpful at all? Is this your first new consult call?
It is, yeah. I'm a consultant. I signed up in the beginning of April.
Okay. Okay.
Just haven't had time.
No problem. Well, I'm glad you were able to come on tonight. Was it helpful for you? Did you learn anything that you didn't know about or anything?
I didn't. I knew some of it just because my sponsor Amanda, her and I had gone through it, and I just looked on the website as well.
Okay.
The one thing I did have a question, and I think I asked her, but I wasn't sure if I did or not. When you have an order, so if somebody does an order and it's over $200, can you flip it to a show?
Yes. Yeah, you would have to create the party in your workstation and put the order into that. So yeah, so you're saying like if they handed you like a $200 order, is that what you're saying?
Right. Or if they went online to my website and put it in order.
Okay.
And it was $200.
So the answer is no to that, unfortunately. So it's up to us as consultants to educate our clients. Like if you're going to spend over $200, make sure you let me know so I can open you a party. So just whenever you are marketing your business to people, give them, especially your friends, close friends and family, really teach them that. And then, if they know that and they're referring people to you, they can say that too. Like, hey, if you're going to be spending over $200, contact Denise directly so she can start you a party. And then you can earn free and half off items.
Okay.
And I promise you, all of us go through that. Like, it's so frustrating when we go on and we see somebody ordered like a lot. We're like, oh no. So sometimes they have to learn the hard way because sometimes they just go on and they don't communicate with us at all, which is not our fault. But it's the hard way to learn that they could have gotten some free and half off items. So yeah, it's happened a few times, but they kind of get like, oh man, but then they're like, oh well, thank you for letting me know because next time I'll make sure I contact you.
Right, gotcha.
That's a great question though. I'm glad you asked that because I'm sure a lot of other people were wondering the same thing. So one thing that is nice is that Scentsy keeps updating everything, and so what they currently just updated is that they ask several times if they want to place the order in a party. And so it's almost hard for them not to put the order into a party. And so if that party happens to be open and they do connect it, you are welcome to give those rewards to that person and then like make another one for whatever you had that party open. So that right there may save some people from not getting the rewards. So like they'll place their order, but then when you see they place $200 in the party, you can call them, thank them for the order, let them know when it's arriving, but say, hey, you added it to a party, and so that unlocked $20 in free credit and a half off item. That's yours. What can I get you? And they'll be like, say what? Okay. Yeah. They'll be all types of happy.
Absolutely.
So it's super cool how they're trying to really make it as simple as possible, but also help us serve our customers the best we can. So they give them a few times to say, do you want to be? And if like they just say no, we can say, remember when they were asking if you wanted to add it to a party? They'll be like, oh man. But then they have to admit, well, I said no, so it's not my fault. It's not your fault,
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, welcome aboard. I'm so happy that you're with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Amanda Bray is your sponsor? Oh, I love her. She's so amazing.
She's awesome.
Isn't she? Her energy is so contagious.
I've known her for about 4 years, I think I've known her.
Oh, okay.
So
Awesome. So were you buying from her, or you guys just friends, or how?
I was, yeah. Well, I originally was buying from somebody in our neighborhood, and then I met her and we got to talking, and so I started buying from her.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So,
Yeah, I always say people, they buy from, who they connect with the best. So that's super.
Well, and that was it. Like, I knew my neighbor, and I don't even think she does it anymore. I'm not sure, because I haven't gotten like emails about anything from her. Okay. I knew her, but I wasn't like friends with her. So, I totally, I don't like jumping ship from somebody because it's their business. Yeah. But I wasn't as close to her. So
yeah, it's totally a relationship business. I tell people that all the time. Like, don't get offended if somebody drops you like a hot potato because their friend joined Scentsy. It's just the way it works. Like, we tend to want to support people that we know more, or we have more of a connection with. So I always say, don't take it personal, because it's going to happen to everybody. It's happened to me, and the first time you're like, oh, man, but you realize that it's like, if it was my friend, I'd want them to support me too. So it makes sense if they're closer with somebody else or whatever. So, but I will tell you that the more customer care you give people, and the more like above and beyond that you go to get to know somebody, it makes it harder for them to drop you like a hot potato. So,
absolutely. And that's Amanda. I mean, she's on it with customer care and knowing her customers and all of that. Like, she's great with that.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's true. I mean, it shows, like, you chose her to become your consultant because of the service she gave you. So that's a perfect example. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing.
I actually just moved out of my neighborhood, by the way. You lived in my neighborhood.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I was Amanda and Michelle's neighbors for years.
Oh, were you?
We just moved out. So you lived in Providence?
I live in Kensington, yeah.
Oh, I'm in Kensington? Oh, so
up in the corner, though.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I thought you meant just Providence. I really lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yay.
I saw that you were upline from Amanda. I go, she lives in my neighborhood. Like, all the time.
That's a perfect example, is that there's so much room for everybody. Like, you start to think like, oh man, there's a lady that sells down the street. It doesn't matter. We all know different people, and we're all doing different things. And, so never be intimidated by how many people that are selling Scentsy around you, because like, I mean, just in that small radius, there's a good amount, and they're all doing their own thing and having their own success. And so I'm so glad that you shared that, because when people join, they do get a little nervous. Like, oh, there's like 5 people I know that are Scentsy consultants, and it's like, they're all doing different things. They all have different goals. And so never compare yourself, never worried about what other people are doing. Just always put your blinders on and just do your thing. So, all right. Hey, Debbie, we're actually just getting ready to sign off.
Your thing. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Well, this is recorded, so you guys can go back and watch what you weren't able to watch. And thank you for logging on live with me, guys. And there's every single Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific, we have somebody coming on as the trainer. And like I said, you're going to learn something different. You're going to hear different stories. We'll go over some of the same things. But one thing I say to everybody is that we may hear it once or twice, but it may not actually register. And so even if you've heard it already, you may be like, oh man, I didn't remember you saying that last time. And then it clicked. So the more you stay connected, the more successful you'll be. So, all right. Well, thank you, ladies. Have a great night. And hopefully I'll see you on our Magical Monday Zooms as well.
Yes, I'm going to try to make that.
Awesome. All right. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.